The Terra Luna Classic price action over the last month has been nothing short of incredible. Now, I know that we're not back to any recent highs. We're not hitting, 60, 70,000 points per coin, but we have been sustaining a bullish move upwards. We've gone from 12,000 points per coin, testing 19,000, pulled off a couple times, and we're sitting right around there as the overall cryptocurrency market is moving higher as well. Now, guys, I want to talk about the importance of this wedge that is forming on the graph. I want to go over some of the more recent proposals, even though they're not the biggest, Terra Luna Classic blockchain changing proposals or anything like that. And I also want to talk about some other things that are going to affect the price moving forward. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. Now, if you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you get KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, none of these centralized exchanges are guaranteed. Could be a great place to buy and sell, but you may want to hold your cryptocurrency in a DeFi wallet or a cold storage wallet. Now, guys, let's discuss Terra Luna Classic because that's why we're all here in the first place. And I'm going to go over this price action before we get into the proposals and all of that stuff, because that's what everybody's here for, right? Everybody wants the price to go up so that we can make some money. Otherwise, what are you investing in? You want to make money on your investments. So Terra Luna Classic, if you guys pull the chart out, you can see that over the last month, it has been rising steadily, hitting higher lows and higher highs and a nice ascending formation. Now, if you were to put a line there, you could see that line intersects with a horizontal level of resistance around 19 to 19,500 points per coin. Now, this creates some sort of a wedge, right? You guys can see that if the trend continues to the upside and it can't surpass that 19,000 level, it begins to wedge out until it finally decides to do one of two things. All right, that's the only options that it has: break to the upside or break back down to the downside. Now, this is going to be heavily dependent on the overall cryptocurrency market and whether or not it can sustain the bullish activity that it currently has going on. If it does, I absolutely believe that Terra Luna Classic will be able to break out of the upside. If it does not, unfortunately, I believe that Terra Luna Classic is going to follow suit with the overall market and break back down to the downside. Now, the good news is, if it breaks out of this wedge to the upside, Terra Luna Classic could absolutely rocket to, not going to be that much higher, 22,000 to 24,000 points per coin. This is a very, very significant level of resistance. It was a very significant level of support on the way back down. But 22,000 is the level that we broke when Terra Luna Classic was rising up back in September of 2022 there. And when it broke that level, that's the week that we shot up to 58,000 points per coin. Why? Because the level of resistance was so strong and there was nothing in our way keeping us from moving higher. Now, of course, this time, if Terra Luna Classic does break that level, because we pulled back down to the downside and created new levels of support on the way down and are now new levels of resistance, it may not be as simple to break up from 22,000 points per coin up to 30, 40, 50, 60,000 points per coin like we did in the past. But nonetheless, we will absolutely test those levels of resistance if we do get that upwards breakout. So I'm actually optimistic about this price action if Bitcoin and Ethereum are able to continue moving higher. Now, let's talk about some proposals. I like the proposals that don't necessarily shake too much up, okay? I like burn proposals. Yes, I do like those for Terra Luna Classic. I want to see the supply reduced as quickly as possible. But when it comes to, taxes and paying developers and draining the community pool and all of these things, it's a lot. And that's not what we've got on the board today. Luckily, we've got another discussion going on. I don't believe it's up for voting yet, but another discussion going on about raising the minimum deposit in order to get your proposal seen on Terra Station or Station. And right now it is currently 0 with 1 million Terra Luna Classic required in order to get to the voting stage. The proposal, or the current discussion, is to increase the minimum deposit to 20% of the vote. So, for example, it currently costs 1 million Terra Luna Classic to get your proposal up for vote. It would cost 200,000 Terra Luna Classic to even get your proposal up on station, not even on the voting stage. If they increase the amount required to vote to, say, 2 million Terra Luna Classic, it would be required to deposit 400,000 Terra Luna Classic to even get your proposal seen. Now, this is all to alleviate the amount of spam and the amount of proposals that the community is able to vote on. There's a huge problem with when things are free, the scammers come in and they just post. And there's a lot of these, click here, click here, click here, free airdrop, you're going to get 1 million Terra Luna Classic for doing nothing but signing up and giving me your wallet address. And usually if it seems too good to be true, it is too good to be true, yes. And that's a lot of what we see in terms of these proposals. And they believe, at least this is what the discussion is going on right now, that if you increase that deposit, of course, you are going to be able to reduce the number of scams that are out there. To the flip side, okay, I know 200,000 Terra Luna Classic isn't a ridiculous amount of money right now, but nonetheless, it does limit the amount of people, if they do have good intentions, they can get their proposal in front of others out there. And I know $20, $30, $40 to help in the governance of a blockchain in the grand scheme of things isn't a ridiculous amount. But I don't ever want to see it be limited. So, for example, if Terra Luna Classic begins to soar in price, and all of a sudden that $20, $30, $40 to get your proposal seen turns into $200, $300, $400, or 2 years down the road it turns into $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, then it really becomes limiting on who is able to govern the Terra Luna Classic blockchain and who is able to contribute to the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. So that's the downfall of it. But hey, it honestly, at any point in the future, it could be remitted back down to 0 or much less Terra Luna Classic if the price continues to soar. So guys, the last thing I wanted to touch on was just a reminder of those price predictions that we saw in the video yesterday. There are a lot of very bullish analysts on the price of Terra Luna Classic. I myself am bullish long-term on the price of really all cryptocurrency because everything has been beaten down so hard during this bear market. We have to keep in mind that those are just predictions based on, technical analysis and whether or not the person's bullish on the project, but it is a very strong outlook. And I encourage you to go look at that. I encourage you to go read the full article and all of that stuff. When you've got these types of potential on a blockchain, I mean, it's absolutely incredible and should be inspiring. So I want to know what you guys think about the wedge that's forming on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, about the proposal. And of course, let me know some of your comments on those price predictions again from yesterday. And if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We're here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got ClayBro883 everywhere. You're getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.